Right now, what is happening is something every Nigerian who dreams of traveling to the United States needs to clearly understand. The United States government has officially announced a new visa rule that will directly affect Nigerians applying for visitor visas. Under this new rule, some Nigerians may now be required to pay a visa bond of up to $15,000 before they are allowed to travel. This is not a rumor, it is real, and it is already generating serious reactions across the country. Before we go deeper, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss important updates like this. Your support really helps us bring verified news to you in real time. Now, let's break this down in very simple terms so everyone can understand clearly. This $15,000 is not the normal visa fee. It is not the money you pay when booking an interview. It is a special security deposit that the US government may ask certain Nigerian travelers to pay before traveling. The purpose of this bond is to make sure the traveler follows all visa rules, especially returning home after the approved stay in the United States. This rule mainly affects people applying for visitor visas, which include tourism and business visas. These are the visas many Nigerians use to attend conferences, visit family, go for short business meetings, or simply travel for holidays. Under this new system, during your visa interview, the consular officer may decide that you need to pay a bond. The amount is not fixed for everyone. It could be $5,000, $10,000, or the full $15,000, depending on how your case is assessed. What is very important for everyone to understand is this: paying the bond does not automatically mean you will get the visa. Also, you should never pay any bond unless the visa officer officially tells you to do so. If you pay wrongly or outside the official process, that money may not be returned. This is why Nigerians are worried, because it adds a heavy financial burden and also increases the risk involved in the application process. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you can stay informed as this story develops. Now, let's talk about why the United States is doing this. According to their explanation, the main reason is to reduce the number of people who enter the country and do not leave when their visa expires. The bond is meant to serve as a guarantee. If you travel, obey all the rules, and return home on time, the bond can be refunded. But if you overstay or violate visa conditions, the bond can be lost. This policy is not only for Nigeria. Several other countries are affected as well, especially from Africa and some other regions. However, Nigeria stands out because of the volume of travelers and the economic reality. For many Nigerians, $15,000 is not a small amount. It is more than many people earn in years. This is why many see the policy as a serious setback for ordinary citizens who travel legitimately. Another key point you must understand is that this bond requirement does not apply to all visa categories. It is focused on visitor visas. Student visas and work visas follow different rules, although those categories already have their own strict requirements. Still, the fear is that this could be the beginning of more restrictions in the future. In addition, travelers who are required to pay the bond may also be restricted to entering the United States through specific airports. This adds another layer of control and monitoring. Everything about this policy shows that the US is becoming more careful and more selective about who enters the country and under what conditions. Let me remind you again to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It helps this content reach more people who need this information. Now, let's talk about what this means for Nigerians on a practical level. First, it means visa applications may become more stressful and more expensive. Second, it means applicants must be extra careful when preparing their documents. Strong proof of ties to Nigeria is now more important than ever. This includes stable jobs, running businesses, family responsibilities, and clear reasons to return home after travel. For those who can afford it, consulting trusted visa and travel professionals becomes very important. Avoid anyone promising guaranteed visas. There is no guarantee. The final decision still rests with the visa officer. This new rule simply adds another layer to that decision-making process. Public reactions so far have been mixed. Some Nigerians believe this policy unfairly targets honest travelers. Others feel it is a wake-up call for better compliance and documentation. There are also concerns about how this policy could affect business relationships, tourism opportunities, and family connections between Nigeria and the United States. What is clear is that this rule changes the conversation. Traveling to the United States as a visitor is no longer just about having a valid reason and documents. Financial strength now plays a bigger role than before. For many middle-class Nigerians, this could mean postponing or completely canceling travel plans. It is also important to say this clearly: this is not a travel ban. Nigerians can still apply for US visas. Flights are still operating. Embassies are still open. But the journey has become more difficult, more expensive, and more uncertain for some applicants. As this policy approaches its implementation date, more details may emerge. Adjustments could be made, or additional guidelines could be released. That is why staying informed is very important. Misinformation can cause unnecessary fear and financial loss. Once again, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates on this issue or other major national and international news affecting Nigerians. In conclusion, the introduction of a possible $15,000 visa bond marks a major shift in how the United States handles visitor visas for Nigerians. It raises serious questions about access, fairness, and opportunity. While the official aim is compliance, the real-life impact will be felt by everyday people who simply want to travel for legitimate reasons. As always, we will continue to follow this story closely and bring you verified updates as they happen. Thank you for watching, thank you for your support, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel.